So yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Big Bear out here doing one of those reaction videos. So let's get it. So this reaction video, disclaimer, this is secular artists, right? So I'm not, how can I say, condoning the type of behavior these two type of artists are doing, right? But this is just a topic, an interesting topic which is trending, so I thought I might just give you my 2 cents on the topic. And it goes with Dababy, right? So Dababy had a concert at Rolling Loud in, I think it's Atlanta, I'm not too sure, wherever it is. Yeah, Rolling Loud event, Kanye didn't perform. I'm so sad. Yeah, but Dababy had a few words to say. I did check out the video, but I'm not gonna be playing the video because it's kind of raucous and people might flag this video and things like that. But he was talking about, how can I, gays, yeah, so gays, part of the, and people across the world have been calling it homophobic, things like that. If you look at Dua Lipa, if I'm saying it correctly, she's like one of the pop stars, you know, industry type of females, and she has said she's horrified by Dababy. She doesn't know and doesn't obviously she doesn't know and all these things, the person, and doesn't, she can't believe that he said things like that. And yeah, because Dababy actually said something that about gay people, HIV AIDS and things like that. So even Elton John also came back and said that he was misinformed. And then we're gonna check Boo Man condemns whatever. I think this is like some kind of company that funds Dababy, and they said they're not gonna be supporting him. They like, let me just read the statement. Boo Man, I don't know if I'm saying it right, condemns the use of homophobic language and confirm we will no longer be working with Dababy. So obviously this is some company that's funding Dababy, and then they go through all the things and stuff. We stand by and support the LGBT community, do not tolerate this kind of speech, blah blah blah. So this goes on. He was talking not only about that, he was also talking about specifically Lil Nas X, right? And then Lil Nas X father also commented and said to Lil Baby, sit down, things like that, blah blah blah. So yeah, so that's what it is. You can say Lil Baby was having a time where he wants to spray out his opinions. Now firstly, number one, shouldn't, what I don't really get it, we all have the right to freedom of speech, correct? So this falls under freedom of speech, the right to say what's on your mind. So my 2 cents is like this: when Lil Nas X do disrespectful takes on Christianity, says reckless things out loud, the world is silent, they're quiet, some people are liking it, some people are going along with the flow. But when Dababy says something that he feels that is on his mind, the whole world is going crazy. And I know LGBT and all these groups are yeah, I understand they, many of them are going through so much and they had their month, whatever, blah blah blah. But the thing is, under the freedom of speech, he has the right to say what he wants. Now number 2, most companies in the media and in like in general, they all support and have a great stance on supporting the LGBT. That's why you look at all these artists that are part of industry, part of the music business. I'm sure they outraged. I'm sure they're like, oh, I can't believe you did this little bit, Dababy, you can't believe you said that. Because obviously they want to separate. They don't want to be tied to Dababy at this moment, because of obviously maybe they also get, obviously they're getting funded and most of the media is LGBT pro and things like that. So they don't want to lose the money that they're getting. So even, it's so funny how these companies that are funding artists, they actually control artists. And this is like crazy just to see how, once he just said a statement that he had on his mind, that they pulling the plug. And I'm sure after this week there's going to be many more companies that are going to be doing the same, many more shows that are not going to probably let Dababy perform and things like that. And so it's going to continue, because obviously everybody in the media is pro LGBT. Now that's confusing to me. It's like, these people, I understand, I love one another and all that, but it's almost like you cannot say a bad thing about them. It's like they are like, how can I say, put on a pedestal, right? You cannot say bad thing about them. You always have to be correct and things like that. Or if you say something wrong, then the whole world wants to come against you. Like, these are kind of holy, pure. I'm not trying to implement my beliefs and things like that, but that's the way it is when many artists want to say their mind. So artists are actually afraid to actually speak their truth because they're scared of losing money, losing events, going to events, things like that, etc., etc., because they're aware that the industry is pro stance. Now I'm gonna say it from this point of view. I'm assuming that Dababy has grown up in the black community, and in the black community there's not too much can I say this is quite complicated. Now there's not too much glorification of homosexuality in the black community, because when I was growing up, we never had respect for people like this, and generally in every black community, because due to the prison culture and all this different culture, you were actually looked down, made fun of, and bullied. Now I understand that it's not cool to be bullied and things like that, but that's normally how it is in black culture, because in black people culture you always have to be tough and things like that, especially with gangsters and stuff like that. So normally, generally, there's it's that type of energy. So I'm sure that him being a tough dude, and as you see the way he is, he's always confrontational, he's always in the media fighting, things like that. So that's like how he is. And even T.I. said, I don't think I'm gonna pull it up. Let me just see if I can pull it up. T.I. actually said something interesting. So yeah, let me just pull up T.I. statements on tweets that he actually tweeted about what he heard from Dababy. So it's kind of ties into what I'm saying when I'm talking about, how can I say, freedom of speech, correct? And obviously, because you don't agree with what I'm saying, that doesn't mean that you have to go on some kind of kill spree where you just want to destroy me, destroy my career. But that's how the media is. So I'm just looking for the statement. It was actually on Twitter, right? I know the statement, but I'm trying to find out if I can pull up get up the statement. Okay. US timing. Yeah, so like basically, here's the statement finally. And yeah, the statement is, this is T.I., right? If Lil Nas X can kick it and kick his swear word in peace, so should Dababy. Equality. Now I agree fully with that statement. If you can do that, why can you not do that? It's almost like these type of people are respected and put on a pedestal where we can't judge, which is crazy, man. Nobody's perfect, and there's no way you cannot. I'm not saying that you have the right to judge, but people are saying this is misinformation. I haven't gone through research just to see the statistics and things like that, but this is so interesting, like how people are going against Dababy. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you have any thoughts on that? I would love to hear in the comment section. Drop your thoughts and what you have to say, because I believe in equality and freedom of speech, because that is what builds the democracy. Democracy. We have to keep that as core essentials in democracy. Freedom of speech. You have the right to say what you want. If you don't agree with it, you can just change the channel. But yeah, what's your thoughts on this? And once again, God bless. Drop in the comment. If you're new to this channel, give it a subscribe. I'll be doing more content video like this and many other things. And yo, peace out. God bless.